folds which is greater curvature. Once you are
rugosity in the body. Okay.
Next you are seeing the opening is there, not this is pylorus of the stomach. So this area will be the antrum of the stomach. So now we are entering via pylorus. After pylorus we are reaching D1. So this is D1. So D1 will be a smooth surface with the lateral.
This is bulbar duodenitis or
now we are at D2. So see, you can see circular holes. Now this is valve curving. So this is D2.
the secondary arm.
So this is D2. We are coming out. So you can see a bridge-like structure is going. See this bridge. This area is the incisura of the. So incisura is that means which layer of the body incisura will be there. Lesser curvature, along lesser curvature only incisura will be there. So you can see when I go here, this layer is global fold, that is greater curvature. Epiglottis. This one is epiglottis. We are going under. You can see this water closet. We are going via mild composta. Echa mudunga. So these are fibers. You can see these are fibers.
Video பார்த்து பேசுறேன்.
So opposite will be lesser curvature. So going here, greater curvature of the stomach. So now we are seeing this opening is there. This opening is pyloric opening. Pylorus of the stomach. So around pylorus will be your antrum of the stomach.
மெரினா ஒரு கேஸ் இருக்கு வைட்டல் ஸ்டாண்ட் இருக்கு.
பெருமாள்
So now we have entered pylorus. This will be
most
the D1 will be smooth with the prominent lateral. You can see small.
Shift பண்ண அடுத்து இது ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் சிஸ்டம்.
So this is prominent lateral.
சுப்ராகால் பிக்குங்களா?
D1 D2 This is D2. You can see circular folds and then. Sir, diverticulum D2. Stone
ஆம்புல அங்க தான இருக்கு.
Stone
தெரியுதா ஓபனிங் அதான்.
This is ampulla. என்ன ஸ்டோனா இல்ல பைலா?
சரி எஸ்எஸ்ல பாப்போம். ஸ்டோன் மாதிரி தெரியுது இல்லையே. குலப்ப நோண்டா விட்டு வா. சுத்தமா தான் இருக்கு.
So this is ampulla. Diverticulum This bridge is what I said. Bridge is incisura. Amnianthi mucosal.
உங்களுக்கு காட்டு இதுவா?
தெரியுது. Erosion.
எரோஷன்ஸ் தானே. அப்படி நான் சொல்றேன். எரோஷன்ஸ் சொல்ல போறேன்.
Erosion. So this is you can see now we are going to see the fundus of the stomach. tropic gastritis. So now when I come up, you can say what structure is this. So you can, which part of it? So this is a rugal fold, which is in the curvature. Opposite is lesser curvature.
System ke shift பண்ணுங்கப்பா.
So this is OG junction. You can say that is stomach epithelium. This one that is then one. Whitish is the esophageal epithelium. This is trauma columnar junction. Sir,
Procedure fees வந்து
now you can see dorsal column. I will do one number stitch, then I will do one pushing stitch, then I will do one. I'll still do one I will do one corner stitch. After that, she will demonstrate 2 layers. So what is the exercise? Before doing you have to place the needle like this. Sorry, the tip is on the
Mani low pula mayama.
Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
Come ask some vegetarian to put a glove. Who showed up your hands? Veg, come here. Put a glove. Surgeon and vegetarian should be allowed first. One is all. Then glove or the glove somebody want mask, you can use, right? Cadaver dissection lo பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
I told you how to take lumbar stitch. Lumbar stitch. This is the curtain. You should take. It's a curtain. To the curtain, you should take a perpendicular pipe. That is 5 mm away from the curtain. 2 to 3 millimeter. We should include only 0 is the. So if you take 2 superficial bite, you will see only 2 superficial. You will not see your perpendicular to the curtain. Outermost layer, if you
do a 4-layer. The method is 2-layer anastomosis. The other end also you should take. We use this for outermost layer. Zero muscular layer. And 2-layer technique. So if you tie this one, invert your suture. The inner, the next suture, that is the third layer will be between these two distances. So you will invert your suture end. That is one of the disadvantages of 2-layer. Invert the suture end. So that will give an alarm. This is number. So you want to make a pushing stitch. That is parallel to the cutting. You will be taking it like this. You will be taking it like this. Parallel to the cutting. Both are zero muscular stitches used in fourth and first layer of anastomosis. Take like this. While doing proper anastomosis, we will take this also. Pushing stitch. If you approach, bring the ball like this. You bring the ball like this. This is pushing.
Get a mask.
Okay. Then
ஒரு N95
corners.
இருக்கும்.
I told you
N95.
corners is otherwise called continuous U-shaped stitch that we will take in the corners to prevent mucosal eversion, so that you can prevent corners of the we will use two contents to demonstrate corner stitch.
వీళ్ళు 2 பேரை சூச்சர் போட விட்டுருந்துச்சு. இந்த
So if you have
Anyone wants mask?
anastomosis, these two models. So if you want to do anastomosis, what are the prerequisites they do? There should be no tension between two ends. So any tension.
Start from the mesenteric.
Yeah. You should start from the mesenteric area. And there should be no tension when you are trying to approach. If you are trying to approach, both ends come together without any tension. There should not be any pull from the surroundings. Then you have to take stay switches, I told you. Stay switches. That is, if you take a stay switches, 5 millimeter. Okay, stay switches. Away from the actual switches. We'll apply on all the switches.
difference of doing an industrial anastomosis and vascular anastomosis. For vascular anastomosis, if you are read in your path, any injury, tissue injury in a vascular endothelium will incite what? Thromboxanate. What is that going to do? It will do a platelet aggregation. What is going to happen then? It will go in for thrombosis. So for vascular anastomosis, if you have two ends of a ஒருத்த கையில் கட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துட்டோம் ஒரு ரெடி ஆட்டி கட் ஆயிடுச்சு இப்போ நம்ம அனஸ்டமோஸ் பண்ணணும்ல for vascular anastomosis the epithelium should be everted because you don't want the cut end to be into the lumen because that is going to elicit your thrombus. So for anastomosis and vascular you aim to evert the epithelium, but for bowel the bowel epithelium is a secreting surface, so if you are going to evert then this is going to leak, or this secreting surface may go in touch with another bowel or to the anteroabdominal wall which may cause fistulas. So our aim in industrial anastomosis is to make the bowel epithelium inwards. That's our partner. That is one basic difference of vascular anastomosis and industrial anastomosis.
Corner stitch, okay? So you should start. Surface called continuous use stitch. Start from the outer surface. You should go from the, you should take one thickness suture up to the mucosal surface. Then on the same side of the bowel, you should come in out. First I went outside in. Then you should come in out. Same distance and depth. That is 3 to 5 mm. Then you should come out. Then adjacent bowel. The adjacent bowel also. Out in first out in then out. So you can see go like this. When the mesentery is long, you are able to see both anterior and posterior surface of the whole easily. So here outside. after completing this anastomosis, you can do a anti-diabetic anastomosis. So this can be used as a stage observation. Now, posterior layer. So this will be your fourth layer, and after that you will do a full thickness layer. That is the third layer. This one is the second layer. And you will take lumbar stitches in the anterior position. That is the first layer. So you can start with lumbar stitches. So internal, this is our end-to-end anastomosis. So before doing anastomosis, right, all the ends together without any tension. And the ends should have adequate vascularity and it should be healthy also. Healthy with the adequate vascularity without tension. Let's start with anastomosis. So when you consider doing single layer suture, it should be intermittent. Single layer suture cannot do continuous suture. The entire suture strength will depend on the final movement. So whenever you do single layer suture, you should do intermittent sutures. And serial bisection is not there. Serial bisection is there. Still make right here. Then again next one. Subsequently, bisecting the distance. Take the first layer, that is lumbar stitch. One of you also
So இந்த முடிச்சிட்டு லீனியர் முடிச்சிட்டு 7
Sir?
லீனியர் முடிச்சிட்டு
Okay, sir.
ஒரே ஒரு எண்டு
The direction should be perpendicular to the cut edge. Okay.
நம்ம பசங்க யாராவது வந்து பார்க்கலாம்ல வழி Hey, last time I told somebody if you please come and see. Last time I had photo of one of those 5 times landscape. Somebody is interested in
So when you do in that one, you do on lumbar stitch, you do on cushion stitch. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரே இது பண்ணுங்க.
anesthesia எல்லாம் முடிஞ்சிச்சு
Actually, இந்த மாதிரி demonstrate பண்ணும்போது they will have சாப்பிட அனுப்பிடுவோம் அப்புறம் எங்கள் அப்பா மட்டும் போய் சாப்பிட விட மாட்டேன்ட்டாங்க இந்த சார் வந்து இந்த சாப்பிட கூட மயக்கமாக இருக்கு
Here
this time. Suppose it only staples, then you have not made an ostomy. There is no knife inside. Both would have anastomosed, but would have not made a.
So while firing, it will staple. You have seen that video, no? It will staple and also it will cut. That is create a common ligament stomach. You will wear a clips on. At the end, you will wear a clips on. Now, level is anastomosis, right? So this is how you do a gastrostomy. After this, we have to close this. Okay. Now one of you do it.
25
Number 10.
25.
This is a curve step. This is a end-to-end EEA step. That's called end-to-end anastomosis. That is called a GIA step. That's a gastrointestinal step, which is linear, used side to side. This is called and this comes in straight and curved. This is curved. You also have a straight. Right? Why it is curved? Because usually we do it in gastrointestinal and colorectal. And how is the your pelvis? Second promontory, then comes the sacrum, then comes the coccyx. The anatomical position of coccyx is always above and under. So if you have a straight step, it will not go. So to maintain that curvature of the pelvis, you go along the coccyx, hit the sacrum, and turn back. Right? That is the use of a curved stapler, which is good especially in pelvis. Straight staplers you use gastroesophageal anastomosis, where curvature is not needed, it's a straight part. And this will have two parts. This stapler will have two parts. One is this comes like this. It usually comes like this. Right? So you will have one end which has the pins and one end will be the base. Where the pin comes from here, goes, comes back. Right? And this should be detached. This is called a right? So it gets detached there. And this is again retracted. So you have to insert proximal and proximal as well. You have to insert that. Go ahead. Close this. So inserting this, you have to take a plastic structure so that the power given approximately the stem of that. Otherwise, what will happen? You can take the inside. You can staple the stem. Take bulk and staple the stem. And use the sharp edge here. You can use the sharp edge. Here is the lower part. You can bring that like this. Okay. You can bring that. So you are now
Sorry.
so
Sorry.
we are doing it again.
Actually, now you have two ends. One end is there, one end is there. What you are now going to do? You are going to do a end to end. This is called a safety lock. Because now if you are somewhere, when you accidentally fire, it gets fired. So to avoid that, what you do usually is keep the safety knob there until you are ready to fire. The safety knob will always be there. And usually it doesn't open unless this angle is. Yeah. The use of this is, if suppose already you have an opening, then you can just go and keep that opening there.
Like we are
And
coming from the
keep it like that. Otherwise, if suppose you don't have an opening there, but still you want to do an end-to-end anastomosis, it just comes from below and that will pierce that. Okay. Assume this is an end.
So that this will engage with this one.
And the important thing in an end-to-end stapler is whatever you do it in open or you do it in laparoscopy, always try to see this in it. It is usually in orange color. Means the engagement will not be proper, right? Only when this ring is seen, then you should make sure that the ring is seen. Then you engage that, and you will hear a click sound. Right? Get a sense? Now what we are going to do is engage. Now you take the safety out. Yeah. While you keep on rotating that, see the both ends are coming together. You got a click there. So now why that click occurs is because this has a small tactile click. So once this senses that both the bowels are approximated, you should not do more twist because you are going to crush the bowel. You should not crush the bowel. Now keep that as exactly where you got a click. Then
Usually there will be a indicator.
suppose you fire. Now while firing, what happens? The same thing happens. You will have two rows of staplers, which will now staple on a circular manner, and it will still have a knife inside, but the knife will not. At the click. Now what has happened here? Between these two anvil and the firing ring. You should have two pieces of bowel now. One which is from here and one which is from there. And you should have a hole in between. What is that shape which you have a big bowel, the thing which a hole inside? A donut. Have you seen a donut? Yeah.